Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Boy, the offense has been so smooth. Everybody working together, and you can tell they're getting good shots pretty much every time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're powerful.
Bucks trail by 4. Chan, he's in at 3. He's out there with Monroe, and it's Patton in at the 1 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Back to Parker. The kick out to Mayo, just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by Chan. Pistons leading by 4. The pass to Wolf. Here's the dude. Carter Williams covering. Tries yet again. Here's Monroe. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Detroit shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Monroe taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Greg Monroe. A different look for Milwaukee. Terrence Jones is checked in for Henson. Antetokounmpo comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's C.J. McCollum in for O.J. Mayo. And he can't hit the second.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to have that one back, but making it a 2-possession game was the key, and he got that done.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The dude in their last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He ended up with 35 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And, you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
The Pistons leading. There's the triple. The shot is off.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
McCollum dishes to Jones. Pass to Carter Williams. Kicks it to McCollum. The feed to Jones. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. That gives them the lead. And that's 10 points for Parker.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Pass to Chan. Shoots. He drains the quick shot.
Seems to have lost his touch this quarter, guys. 1 field goal in 5 attempts.
Milwaukee's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Jones sets the pick for Carter Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to go. And it's Detroit the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Jones sets the pick for Carter Williams. And they call an illegal screen here. And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. Michael Carter Williams, 4th.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, rebounding was always a big part of their game.
Yeah, I think that's true, Steve. It's not a necessary attribute for a point guard. but the ability to rebound is something that took a few of the greats to another level entirely, and it helps your team too.
And the Pistons making a change here. Mahinmi's checked in.
Back on the floor. Ian Mahinmi.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
With Detroit since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
The Pistons have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. With the fadeaway, and he gets it to go. 14 points for the dude.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
And here is Carter Williams. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Back to Carter Williams. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Pulls up. Again, Carter Williams missing.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way. You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Okay, guys, on defense, no inside looks, nothing. That means 1 foot in the paint, helping on all drives and contesting everything at the rim. Now let's do it.
So both teams changing it up here. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach from Milwaukee was getting across in their huddle. He wants to see renewed effort from them on the offensive glass. He talked about the second chance points that are out there if they work for them. He was also adamant that they can take advantage of this defense with the use of solid ball screens and the pick-and-roll game. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Finished off the break. Now it's a 6-point Piston lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
In the corner, Mayo with it. Offensive rebound.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Gray's shot is off. Bucks trail by 6. Mayo kicks to Ennis. Here's Henson. And again, the Bucks miss. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, you know, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Bucks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Jones sets the pick for Ennis. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Ennis. Looking to end the drought, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. That'll do it for the first half. Pistons lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.